Gojo mastery over cursed energy stamps his mark as the absolute power of the series. We gotta talk about the guy. The dude's the beast. I mean, his understanding and control over cursed energy are like nothing we've ever seen before. He's not just throwing punches and kicks, he's landing critical hits like they're casual greetings. It's hard not to be impressed by how he can make powerful techniques seem so effortless. Remember when he used limitless curse techniques? Yeah, that wasn't just a flashy move. It was a glimpse into the depth of his mastery. Gojo's ability to control space and time itself makes him not just strong, terrifying, but terrifying, formidable. Gojo isn't the only one with some tricks up his sleeve. Yuji's got his divergent fists, which are nothing short of amazing. Now, I know some of you have been wondering why Gojo doesn't use Black Flash like Yuji. I get it. It's a cool technique, but the truth is, Gojo doesn't need it. His level of skill is so far beyond that can achieve a similar effect without relying on flashy moves. Now let's not forget about the other characters in his small universe. Comparing Gojo to others like Nanami and even Sukuna gives us a real perspective on how extraordinary his power and skill level are. Take Nanami for example. He is strong, no doubt, but put him next to Gojo, it's like comparing a candle to a bonfire. And then there's Sukuna, a character with incredible and cunning strength. But even he has to approach Gojo with caution. Look, I know, some might argue that comparing Gojo to others isn't fair, but that's precisely the point. Gojo is in a league of its own. It's not just about brute strength, it's about intelligence, strategy, and a deep understanding of curse energy that sets him apart. So why are we talking about all this? Because understanding these dynamics is essential to appreciating the battle between Gojo and Sukuna. It's not just a fight, it's a chess match, where every move, every technique has layers of meaning and strategy. Let's start with... This guy's not fooling around, he knows what he's up against. You'd think facing Gojo would be intimidating, but Sukuna got this look in his eyes, like he's ready, he's planned for Gojo's techniques. But here's where it gets juicy. Gojo's no slouch either. He's not just relying on his raw power, he's thinking, adapting, analyzing on the fly. He sees Sukuna's move and his counters, not just with force but with intelligence. The way these two are playing off each other, it's like watching a high-stakes poker game with energy blasts. And then there's the Mohoraga. This ward card adds complexity to the fight. Remember that adaptation? Yeah, it's turning this battle into a roller coaster. Gojo's facing a real challenge here. Guess what? He even teaches Sukuna about healing domain burnout. My guy's confident, but it's not all about the power moves and the flashy techniques. This fight's got layers. My friends, there are references to other words like Hunter x Hunter, creative uses of abilities and tactics that make this battle a strategic masterpiece. It's not just about who's stronger, but it's about who's smarter, who's more creative, more adaptable. And let's not forget that these two are toying with each other. Gojo's not just countering Sukuna, he's messing with him, making jokes, teasing. But Sukuna's holding his own, not just with his moves, but with his attitude. They're like two master chefs trying to cook out each other, throwing in spices and flavor to create something incredible. So where does this leave us? In a battle that's not just intense, but also fun, complex, and incredibly engaging. We're watching these two masters at work, learning from each other, challenging each other, and pushing each other to the limit. And the best part, this is just the beginning. The strategies are unfolding, the moves are getting more complex, and the stakes are getting higher. It's not just about winning, it's about proving who's the best, who's the most skilled, and who's the most brilliant. The fights reach that critical point, where every move could be the game changer, but both fighters have to watch their steps. Gojo's trying to be a bit more conservative with his power, while Sukuna's trying to find that perfect balance between offense and defense. But hey, listen, it's not all about moves and counter moves. There's this emotional layer that's getting more and more intriguing. They got banter, they've got jokes, heck, they even pause at a traffic light for a casual friendly stroll together. It's like they understand each other on a different level. And it's not just the fight, it's the dance, it's a conversation. And trust me, it's as thrilling as it is heartwarming. And here's where things start getting real interesting. Remember that mysterious black box Sukuna shouted out? It's tied to his fire-based curse technique, and it's possibly the key to his victory. And Gojo's intentions? He's all in on killing Sukuna. But what about saving Megumi? It's like he's gone feral, and Megumi's life update? It's worse. Speculations are flying from everywhere, and the plot is thickening by the second. Now overall, this fight's direction, immaculate. The continuity, the flow, the storytelling, it's all on point. And that connection between Gojo and Sukuna, it's highlighted in ways you wouldn't believe, like how they're helping each other's loneliness. Gojo's on a roasting session, and Sukuna is holding his ground, declaring his intention. The energy, the suspense, the excitement, it's all there. So what have we got here? A fight that's not just a showcase of power, but a beautiful blend of energy, emotion, and plot twists. It's a battle that's telling a story, unfolding a narrative that's as engaging as it is thrilling. But I don't know, it feels like Gojo needs to win the fight to advance the series, and that's precisely why he's going to lose. Because Sukuna has been on the defensive and hasn't really done anything this whole time, and that's what makes it feel like he's going to lose. But you know, this is Jujutsu Kaisen. It's full of turns and twists. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments.